So guys, as you can see by the title of the video, we're going to be going over the progress I've made from the last 6 years of trading. Obviously I started trading 6 years ago, and I'm going to be going over where I'm at, how much money I've made, where I want to be heading with the trading, and documenting it on this channel for you. So if you guys like this content and you get value from the experience I share and the lessons I've learned from the last 6 years of trading, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We just hit 700. So honestly, guys, appreciate everyone that has liked, subscribed, shares the videos. Want to help as many people as possible from my experience. And yeah, I hope you guys get value from this video. So let's get into it. So I might have explained this on a few of my previous videos, but I know there's a lot of new people watching these videos now. So it's probably best to start with when I started trading. So I started trading back in 2016. Late 2016, 2017, around that time, I was in sixth form at school. I was doing my A-levels, and I knew I was learning trading in free periods and going over content and stuff on YouTube, but it wasn't as popular as what it is now. Obviously, since Bitcoin took off and, you know, a lot of people are aware of online like trading, currencies, stocks, everything like that, it's become a lot more, not accessible, but a lot more people are talking about it. But back in 2016, I was learning, just going over YouTube videos. There was a few OG people that I'd watch and look at, and it was just an interest at that point. I was thinking, okay, there's potential here. Again, I'm still at school, so everyone's going to uni or doing apprenticeships, and I sat there and thought, I want to learn trading. Once I left school, I want to put all my effort and energy into learning to trade. So that's what I did. I ended up leaving school. I ended up finishing my A-levels, leaving school, and I worked part-time jobs at the weekend so I could earn some consistent money, because at the start when you're learning to trade, you're not making much at all. Or in my case, I had a small £500 account. So my goal was start on a small £500 account, learn to get consistent, because once I'm consistent, I can scale up. I wasn't looking to flip the account, which a lot of these people tell you to do. I wasn't looking to, you know, like I say, exponentially grow that account over risk. I just wanted to learn the skill. And however long that was going to take was how long it's going to take. I was going to continue doing it until I got consistently profitable. So some months I'd make, like I was on a small £500 account, I was risking 1%. So I was risking £5 per trade, because we were taught with, from what I learned, that you should try to do 1 to 2% risk on your account. And although it was only a small account, I wanted to be disciplined and stick to those principles so I don't form bad habits when I actually scale up the capital. So I ended up starting on a small £500 account, and just some months I'd make money, but I looked at it as a percentage. So some months I'd make 2%, £10, but I didn't care about the money. I was more about, like I say, about getting consistent. And some months I'd lose. And I just wanted to get consistent, build up a track record of results so that each month I could show to myself, I made 2% this month, I made 3%, I lost 2%, whatever. And I just wanted to get consistently profitable. So that's what I spent a good chunk of my time leaving when I left school doing, which a lot of people won't realise. Like, it took me a good couple years to get consistent, because although I learnt the knowledge and I spent a lot of time watching webinars from the company that I paid and learnt trading from, but so not only are you digesting this information, but you're also, you know, watching recap videos, you're in the live webinars, and then that has to try and, you know, convert into your own trading. So I started doing that for the first 3 years on a small £500 account, and my goal was just try to learn and get consistently profitable. So when I started to see some consistent results, again, not much monetary wise, because I'm on a small £500 account, you know, a 4% month's only £20. So I was working part-time, like I said, to pay for the education. I think the education I had was £80 a month. But how many people are going to work a part-time job, which isn't the best, to pay for education, which is giving them the information to learn trading on an account where you're making no money? You know, it would be a lot easier, and a lot of people would say, like, why aren't you doing a full-time job? Why aren't you in this industry? Why aren't you learning this career path? And, you know, I understand their concerns. Like, it would be a lot easier to get a lot more money short-term, be more comfortable, be able to maybe go out more and do the things that all your mates are doing. But I saw the long-term visions of trading, long-term prospects of what you can achieve. So like I said, I got consistent, and consistency is always a constant battle even now. I mean, you can have results from the last 3, 4 months, 5 months, or a year of being consistent, but end of the day, you're only as good as your next month or your last month. So it's a constant battle. You've got to constantly be performing. But anyway, I got consistently profitable, and then after the 3 years, I then scaled up my capital. So I scaled it up to a point where I was able to live full time off it, because I was still living at home. I paid rent, but it wasn't that much, and my bills were relatively low. So that's what I ended up doing. And then I did that for a year, full time trading. Some months I'd make, £800 to £1,000. Some months it might be slower, some months it might be more. It varied based on the months. But so I did that for a year, and then what I decided to do was, after that year, I wasn't progressing as much as what I thought I would. I was making money, but when all the bills come out and everything come out your account and the things you owed, I thought, okay, I need to scale up capital more in order to live and grow. And I hadn't really thought much about prop firms at this point, because when I was first starting, it wasn't really something that was as known. It wasn't as, obviously a lot of people know about prop firms now, and that they're legit, and the ones that are legit, a lot of people have been funded and been paid out by them. But when I first started, that was not the case. It was very new. It was very uncertain. And so I decided just to be more safe and use my own capital, which was good and bad. Good because obviously it's my capital, I'm in control of it all. However, because I don't have 100,000 sat there like you can get from some of these funding accounts, I'm not able to make as much. So yeah, I traded for full time for a year, and then I thought, okay, I need to try and scale up my capital in order for this to continue. So as I said, when I was trading full time, in the week I was still working part time. A weekend, just again to have that consistent money come in, because as you know, with trading, it's up and down. One month you could have a fantastic month, the next you could have a slower month, and when the money you're making on your good months are covering your bills, but there's not much left over, there's a lot of pressure on having to perform, and when you're pressured to perform, you can make bad decisions. And I found my trading performance not going as well. So currently now I've upped my hours at the part-time job. I'm still working part-time and then trading in the week. So I work at weekends and then I trade throughout the week with my capital. But I'm in the process of doing these funded accounts. And this is why I want to start the YouTube channel, because I knew once I can document this process and film me and giving my knowledge and helping people, I can film it all. And when I leave the job part-time and I go back to full-time trading, I'm trading it Monday to Friday anyway, and then I just work weekends. So that's the position I'm at. And for a lot of people, you might think, 6 years of trading, like you're only here. And yeah, there's a lot of things I could have done differently. There's a lot of things I did well. And obviously, like I said, I never really considered doing the prop firms until more recently. So, which is why if I get these funded accounts, I'll be able to tone down the hours at my part-time job, and be back to trading full time. But like I say, 6 years of trading, there's a lot of experience you can give and help people. Like I say, lots of things I did wrong, which I don't want people to do. A lot of things I did right, which I would have done over and over again, that some people aren't considering doing. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Yeah, lots of difficult times, lots of good times, but we're on the process of getting these funded accounts, in the progress of getting these funded accounts. And when we do, it'll be good to show everybody and look back at these times. So obviously this is quite an honest video. You see this side of the industry on YouTube and Instagram, people promoting this lavish lifestyle, making money after a few months. But the reality is, and this is from my experience, I'm sure people are in a better position than me. I'm sure people are in a worse position than me. But the reality of the situation is it takes a lot of time to learn the skill. And not only when you've learnt the skill, but to continue performing. There's lots of people I'm sure know how to trade. They've got the knowledge, they've got the experience, but they can't turn that into profitable months because they let their emotions get the better of them that month, or they don't make good decisions, or they're not performing at peak performance. So it's a constant battle to perform and to win, even if you have the knowledge. So that's the position I'm at. I hope you guys, if you guys want to support this journey and get behind me, and it'd be interesting to see where we are in the next sort of 6 months to a year. Again, the lessons I learn I can pass on, and just build a community of people wanting the same thing. There's nothing worse than being around people that bring you down and don't want the same thing as you. But if we build a community on this channel where everyone's wanting to get behind each other, not just me, but get behind everyone in the comments, get behind people on social media. I've left my Instagram down below if you want to follow. And yeah, just get behind each other and try and build something and work together, and see where we're at in a year's time. So yeah, if you guys like this video, you got value from this video, you relate to some of the things I've said, the struggles, the good times, the bad times, then please like and subscribe. Like I said, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, just hit 700. So like I said, I appreciate everyone that has subscribed and helped the channel. And yeah, I'll get back to you if you leave a comment in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.